Shalom, everybody. It's a pleasure for me to be here. I would like to speak a little bit about identity, Zionism, and Jewish identity. Each of us, of course, has many identities. We are fathers, mothers, grandparents, academics, Talmud learners, educators, conservative, Reform, Orthodox. The list, of course, is endless. But we are all here today because of our Jewish identity. The world has changed a lot since the first Zionist Congress. Now we live in an environment that aims to obscure every identity component we know. As John Lennon sang, imagine, it isn't hard to do, nothing to kill or die for, and no religion too. We are all here today because instead of following Lennon, we chose to follow Herzl. We said we are Jews. But what did that mean? Before the emancipation, Jews didn't have the privilege to discuss what being a Jew meant. From Paro in Egypt, who was the first to call us a people, an Am, through the Exodus, until the most recent enemy we have had. There was always someone who wanted us kept in the ghetto, someone who said, you are Jews. The emancipation posed a great challenge to the Jewish people. A ticket to citizenship, the liberty was a threat to the continuity of the Jewish people, more than evil decree. The Jewish people responded to this challenge in many ways. We don't have time to talk about all of them, but today we can say that we have learned, Baruch Hashem, to preserve our Jewish identity. Yes, and we are here, all of us, to make sure that our identity will continue into the future. Each of us may define continuity differently. Each of us may define the Jewish people somewhat differently. And each of us will pass the Jewish torch in their own way. There is no limit to our creativity. For example, a challenge competition in Houston, an Israeli sing-along in Miami, sports event in Argentina, a knowledge quiz in Italy, a musical minion in Manhattan, and more and more. But, with a big B, but, Herzl gave the Jewish world a more profound vision to preserve both our survival and the Jewish identity. He knew that if the Jewish people had their own country, if ethnicity, religion, and nationality could be fused together in one place, we would obtain, Be'ezrat Hashem, a lasting identity. Herzl was not only a visionary, he also had the ability to make his vision come true. He was a man of action. That's why he established the World Zionist Organization to put his vision into practice. And the Zionist movement created the State of Israel. Today, the WZO continues to follow that vision, reaching out to Jewish communities worldwide and sharing Israel's values with world Jewry. Hundreds of shlichim are teaching thousands of children across the globe. Hundreds of ulpanim offer Hebrew classes, youth movement, Aliyah activities is widespread. We also reach out to Israeli citizens living abroad, and we offer Zionist education wherever Jews are. I have spoken about the past and present. What about the future? Where will the Jewish people be when we celebrate 200 years since the first Zionist Congress? I believe the State of Israel, Be'ezrat Hashem, will continue to shape the Jewish identity. The more that Jews are connected to Israel, the more likely their children will say, "We are Jews." I would like to conclude with a suggestion. If we want our grandchildren to sit together and discuss what it means to be a Jew, it is up to us to weave the rope that binds all Jews to one and another, to Israel and to our tradition. Thank you. Am Yisrael Chai.